guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. Welcome back. I hope you are having a great weekend. So a couple days ago, I walked my little rear end down to our mailboxes, and inside was some smelly mail. So my bestie Lisa sent me my fall winter 2023 catalog, as well as a brochure for the harvest collection. She also sent me a few samples, as well as some scratch and sniff stickers. Do you guys remember these from elementary school? Do they still do like scratch and sniff stickers in elementary school? These were like always my favorite. Now, I started elementary school here in the US kind of late. Like, I moved to the US when I was in 5th grade. I'm originally from Germany. So for me, my ESL teacher would always give me scratch and sniff stickers whenever I learned to pronounce an English word that was difficult really well. So I lived for scratch and sniff stickers back then, because that was motivation for me to learn a new language. But at any rate, I'm super excited about these particular scratch and sniff stickers because they are all the new releases for the fall and winter for this year. So what I want to do today is go through the catalog, and then before we go through this though, I want to quickly go through the Harvest collection catalog here. There are some fragrances that are coming out in this Harvest collection that I think they might be club worthy. We'll see. I need to smell them, but they just sound amazing. So today's video is just going to be a little bit of a chit chat. I don't have any actual product to show you guys, but I love these just, you know, like chit chat type videos. So settle in with, I don't know, a cup of coffee or tea, whatever floats your boat, and let's take a look through this catalog here. So we're going to start with the new fragrances for fall in the Harvest collection. All right, there's a couple that really interest me a lot. The first one is the Dutch apple bread. So the notes on this one are fresh sliced apples, warm cinnamon, rolled oats, and brown sugar. Ooh, it sounds so good. Now, they didn't bring back apples and oats again this year for the fall, which really bummed me out. Luckily, I have it in my club, so it's fine. And I have several backup bars in my little Scentsy collection. But I'm wondering if this might be kind of close to the apples and oats. If so, I might actually add that to my club. I think I'm down to only getting 1 bar of apples and oats. You know, like sometimes I play with my club and the quantities. And if you know anything about Scentsy Club, once you decrease the quantity of something that is no longer available in the regular catalog or online, if you will, then you cannot increase that number again. It's not like, so for example, I think originally I had 3 apples and oat bars in my Scentsy Club. I took out one and then I took out another, and I did that to be able to add other things. I'm someone who likes to keep my Scentsy Club around 15 bars, no more. So sometimes things have to go, right? So I made the mistake of cutting too many of those apples and oats bars, and I'm kind of regretting that. So I'm hoping that this might be somewhat similar. I'm excited to smell it anyway. There is also Forever Fall, and this one is super basic, you guys, but sometimes I think the basic scents are some of like the best, especially as like background fragrance or as a supporting fragrance or bar for like another bar that maybe is missing something. So Forever Fall is baked pumpkin, cinnamon stick, and brown sugar, right? So boring, so like, yeah, everything smells like that in the fall, but you need that. You need that sometimes, right? So I'm definitely gonna pick up a bar or 2 of that. Also in here is cashmere leaves, which sounds kind of interesting. So this is apple falling leaves and cashmere spice. I'm not sure what to expect from cashmere spice, so I'll probably also get a bar of this. There's also Fall Into Love, which is fresh orange peel, cool eucalyptus, and sweet balsam. If this was just orange peel and balsam, I think I'd be all over it, but the eucalyptus throws me off. So here's where I hate eucalyptus. I am a florist. I'm taking a break from being a florist right now. I have my own business, so I just shut her down for the time being. I just got tired of doing weddings, and that was like the bulk of what I was booking. And as as a mostly wedding florist, I worked with a lot of eucalyptus. Most brides love eucalyptus. It's a beautiful kind of like sagey green. There's lots of different leaf shapes available, so the textures can be varied. It just looks gorgeous in bouquets especially, right? As well as arrangements. But I've just smelled so much dang eucalyptus in my lifetime of being a florist that I just don't like the smell anymore. It just reminds me of work. When I smell eucalyptus, I don't think, relaxing spa moment. I think that smells like work. That smells like hours and hours and hours of me being in my little studio, slaving away until 2 in the morning, trying to finish up, you know, these arrangements, these bouquets, these boutonnieres, these corsages, this arbor decor, the huppah, you know, all of that stuff. Like, that just reminds me of work. So eucalyptus is one of those things where when I see it in fragrance notes, I'm automatically like, yeah, I checked out. So I don't know. What I may do is get the Harvest 5-pack, which is $25, and that just includes all of the fragrances. This last one here, the White Pumpkin and Driftwood, I'm not sure what to expect from that one, but it sounds kind of interesting also. So that's White Pumpkin, Driftwood, White Cardamom, and Warm Solar Amber. I don't know, that one does appeal to me with the exception of the Driftwood note. But that Warm Solar Amber sounds so interesting. So yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and get the 5-pack. And then from there, I can decide if any of these need to like go into my club, or you can purchase them separately as well. They'll be $6 each, just like the rest of the bars. I'm assuming you can also just do your own like, you know, bundle and save type situation with these as well. But as far as like new fall warmers, I don't need any more warmers. I have so many Scentsy warmers, you guys. Like probably not as much as some people, but it's a lot by my standards. If I think about all of my warmers that I've collected from Scentsy over the years, probably have about 25 or 30. It's a lot. Now, some of them are seasonal and they get, you know, put away. Like the fall stuff gets put away after the fall. The holiday stuff gets put away after the holidays. And then there I have just my kind of like regular year-round Scentsy warmers that just are out for the most part. And a lot of those like year-round warmers I can also use, especially during the fall. I specifically picked some of these warmers because I thought I could use them into the fall as well. But there is this new Harvest Bounty warmer. I'm going to show you guys. It's this one right there. It's really pretty. The only thing that makes me nervous is that it is an element warmer. So there's that. I was happy to see the Fairy Tale Pumpkin come back, this bad boy right here, because guess what's over on that table over there? That warmer. It's so pretty, you guys. If you are on the fence about the Fairy Tale warmer, get off the fence and just get it. It's so pretty. It's like a beautiful silver mercury glass, but the inside has like a gold finish. So it's a nice like mixed metal type look. You have the silver as well as like that kind of gold coming through as well. It's just really pretty. Whoa, sir, you are gonna fall off. Sorry, he has an itch. You got that? All right. Yeah, I know, it's hard. They also now have a Fairy Tale Pumpkin like plug-in warmer as well. I might get this for like the bathroom downstairs. Isn't that pretty? I already have a pumpkin warmer in there. Actually, no, I don't. I have the luminous leaves in the downstairs bathroom. This one. Oh, look at that camera focusing. Nice work, little camera. I have this one in the downstairs bathroom, but I kind of think I want the Fairy Tale Pumpkin. Maybe. I don't need that warmer. Stop with the warmers. Okay. Listen, I'm not a Disney person, but you Disney people, you might really like this. Apparently, like, Scentsy has some huge partnership with Disney right now. I would love to know what that cost them. I'm sure it's very expensive to partner with Disney. But they have a Disney Mickey Mouse Jack-o'-lantern warmer that is really cute. Again, I would not get this. It's not my taste at all, but it's really, really cute. And if you have kids that are into like Disney stuff, like this would be a super cute warmer that they would probably really enjoy. And honestly, the fragrance, what's it called? Frightfully Delightful, sounds kind of delicious. So this is golden pumpkin, harvest peach, whipped vanilla, and brown sugar. That actually sounds really good. But the licensed Disney stuff is extra, like it costs more. So these bars are going to be $6.50 instead of $6, which that has always been a thing. The licensed stuff just always has cost more. But the jack-o'-lantern is $75. It's just really cute. It looks pretty substantial too. It's 7 inches tall. It's a 25-watt ceramic warmer. 25 watt is my favorite wattage from Scentsy for sure. There's also this cute one here that just has some like little bats on it. Kind of simple but cute. It's very sweet. There's also a witch-o'-lantern warmer back here. That's kind of cute. And then there's just some cleaning stuff in the back. So anyway, I want to talk about smells. So let's get into here and let us skip right over to the bars. Before we get into smelling the new stuff, I want to quickly go through what I'm excited about in terms of what's returning in the rest of here. So let's skip over the new releases for now. We're going to circle back around. Let's start with holiday. What am I excited about holiday? I do enjoy Very Snowy Spruce. Glad to see that back. I think, well, it is. It's a bestseller for Scentsy. It's a really great tree scent. Balsam Spruce, Cedar Branches, amber, and pine cone. It's a basic, you know, but a really well done basic holiday scent. Eucalyptus Wreath. Apparently that's a bestseller too, but I'm gonna pass on that one. But Scentsy seems to really enjoy eucalyptus. You guys can have it. I will give you all of the eucalyptus for the rest of time. Let's get into the spice category because there's a few things here that I'm excited about. All right, so where to start? Cider Mill. That's a good basic. That's a great transitional scent for me, so I'll definitely be picking up some Cider Mill. There is Farm Stand Pumpkin, which is a great basic. That's apple, cinnamon stick, pumpkin, and caramel. I don't think the caramel is too cloying in that one, so if you tend to avoid caramel like I do, that one is worth checking out. First Day of Fall. I think this one is really nice. So this is Just Picked Pumpkin, Autumn Woods, ground nutmeg. I love nutmeg, and it's a dash of cinnamon. This is not a spicy cinnamon scent. It's just a really beautiful early fall type scent. Really nicely done for sure. Also Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. This one's really delicious. Fresh pumpkin, cinnamon stick, and whipped icing. Those are definitely going to come home with me. Let's go over to the bakery. You guys know that I live in this section of the catalog quite a bit. So what am I excited about? First of all, the Cran Apple Crumble made it back. I was a little disappointed to see that one come back instead of something like, I don't know, maybe like Almond Croissant or Apples and Oats, which way better, I think, than the Cran Apple Crumble. Don't get me wrong, I like the Cran Apple Crumble, but I don't think it was quite as good as I expected it to be. I thought I was going to put that one into my club, and I ended up not putting it into my club at all. And I think I actually have some left over from last year, so I'll warm that this year. I'm really excited about this new scent, Make Me Snickerdoodle. We'll talk about that one in a minute. Scary Good is back. I'm so thankful because I took it out of my club. This one is pumpkin puree, fresh cinnamon, toasted butterscotch, and creamy vanilla. This is so good, you guys. Oh, there's a fly in here. Go away. This one's really, really delicious. Again, not super exotic, kind of a basic fall scent, like a basic fall pumpkin scent, but done really well, not overly spicy. It just smells good enough to eat. It's yummy. I have some left over from last year, but I'll be getting more. Pumpkin roll. Have you tried pumpkin roll? Again, I go ham with a lot of basic scents, but like, I just think that sometimes the basic scents are the best. You know what to expect. They usually perform quite well. So pumpkin roll is creamy pumpkin pie filling, yellow cake, pecans, butter, and spice. It is heavenly, heavenly. There's also baked apple pie, which is a great fall scent, I think, for sure. Gimme Candy. I feel like I did not like this one as much as I thought I would. So that one is caramelized sugar, golden honey, and sweet buttercream. Yeah, I think that caramelized sugar just came off maybe more like caramel to me, and I just don't like caramel. I know, as much as I love gourmand, caramel to me, honestly, it just goes cloying for me very quickly, so that's usually a pass. Unless it plays more of like a supporting role and some of like the other fragrances or fragrance notes stand out a little bit more. In terms of this fresh category, there's nothing here that really like speaks to me per se. Amazon Rain is in here, and that is a really nice scent, but it's not something that I would warm at all during the fall. Honestly, there's a few in here that I'm just like, what's this doing in here? I mean, as far as like fresh fall scents, I guess there's only like so many fragrances that you could come up with for that. I think it's easier to come up with spice scents for fall. I think it's easier to come up with bakery scents for fall. I feel like it's maybe a little bit harder to come up with fresh scents for fall. So I can see why they kept things like Newborn Nursery, Just Breathe, you know, like, well, Silver Bells is a Christmas scent, Eucalyptus Wreath, Clothesline, which probably just smells like laundry, right? But let's go into the woods. There's some new scents within this woods that I'm kind of interested in, but we're gonna circle around back to that. Huckleberry Hideaway. This is one, I feel like I've had this, but I don't remember it. A lot of you guys remember when I try things and you remind me, so please do remind me if I've tried this. I feel like I've probably tried this. So Fresh Picked Huckleberry, Mountain Violet, and Crisp White Woods. That just sounds really pretty. There's also the Very Snowy Spruce in here, Under the Woods, but some of this other stuff doesn't really speak to me as much. Fruity, okay. Black Currant and Plum, that's a good one. So that's Dark Plum, Wild Black Currant, and Sweet Apple. Black Raspberry Vanilla, I think this is a great scent. It's not necessarily really like a fall one for me, but you know what Black Raspberry Vanilla does? That cleans out my stained warmers better than any other scent. For some reason, some of the Scentsy fragrances, especially those I think that have a lot of like heavy cinnamon in them, they will stain my dishes. So when I want to clean that up, I will just pop a cube or two of the Black Raspberry Vanilla, which one, smells great, but two, for whatever reason, lifts the stains off of my dishes. Have you ever tried this? I know that I can clean them with like the counter clean, but if I'm too lazy to do that, I will just use the Black Raspberry Vanilla to basically get the stains out of my dishes. Cranberry and Cardamom, we're gonna talk about that one here in a minute. That's a new one. There's also Fall Feelin'. That's new. So that's Blood Orange, Sugared Cranberry, Juniper Sprigs, and Sparkling Clove. Winterberry Apple Tea is back, which is amazing, as is Snowberry. I love Snowberry. If you've never tried that one, it's really unique. That's Loganberry, Strawberry, Peppermint, and Cinnamon. Normally, I don't care for peppermint, but it's really, really good in this Snowberry. Also, Scarlet Sunflower is kind of pretty. That is Juicy Apple, Red Cranberry, and Scarlet Sunflower. Frosted Cedar. Frosted Cedar is new, and it sounds kind of interesting. It's Red Delicious Apples, White Cedar, and Creamy Vanilla. Citrus. Sips of Cider is under citrus, so that is Blood Orange, Sparkling Ginger, and Cinnamon Stick. That's definitely coming home to me. And that's it. So that's all the fragrance categories. Now let's get to the good stuff. Let's talk about what's new and what it smells like, because I have my scratch and sniff stickers. Let's start scratching and let's start sniffing. I'm gonna grab whatever's on top, and it is Palo Santo and Cinnamon. All right. Ooh, okay, you Palo Santo people, you're gonna like this. That's a lot of Palo Santo. I'm somewhat new to Palo Santo. I realize it's been around for like a few years as like a popular fragrance note, especially in like a lot of like higher end fragrances. Now, Homeworx just put out a Palo Santo Pumpkin. It's a great scent. It's quite light, but I do like the Palo Santo note in there, and it smells pretty similar to the one in here. It's definitely woody. This one's not as sweet as the Homeworx version, and I smell that cinnamon in here. It's almost kind of spicy cinnamon, but I want to really warm this one to see what it's like. This one is gonna go in the, like, at least pick up 1 bar pile, but probably it's gonna be a one and done. So there's that. Where's my stickers? Oh, here they are. Okay, cranberry and cardamom. Super curious about this one. So we have bold cherry, white cranberry, and cardamom. Ooh, okay. It's a lot of cherry. It's a lot of cherry. Where's that cranberry? That's my question. Where's the cranberry? I don't really smell the cranberry. I smell cherry. I smell a touch of cardamom. This is a cherry scent. What is a cherry scent doing in the fall is my question. It's not bad. It's not bad, but this is not what I was expecting it to be. I really love cranberry. I think that's my beef. I love cranberry, both white and red, like the traditional cranberry. But this is just, in this sticker, it's not giving me cranberry. It's giving me a lot of cherry. Okay, definitely need a bar to try it first. But I don't even think that I would, if it's just cherry on warming, I'm not gonna go for that. Red currant wreath. All right, let's see this. Red currant, winter berries, evergreen, and sandalwood. Let's smell. Interesting. It's not bad, but I also don't really love it. Oh man, so far we have like 3 just like probably try it and be done with it type scents. That's a bummer. Do I even want to try this? I don't know. This one doesn't smell particularly warm and cozy to me. I think that's my problem with it. During the holidays, I want really warm, cozy scents, very inviting fragrances. This doesn't smell inviting to me. I think I'm actually gonna put this in the no pile. I don't even think I wanna try this. No. I'd rather buy things that I like. All right, frosted cedar. I hope this is good. So we have red delicious apples, white cedar, and vanilla, creamy vanilla. Oh, that's interesting. That's a lot of red delicious. That's a lot of apple. But that cedar note is interesting. It's not your typical holiday tree note. And there is kind of an odd creaminess that runs throughout this, which would be the creamy vanilla. This is interesting. I want to try this. It's going in the, like, buy it and try it before you get more pile. Fall feeling. All right, this should be good. Blood orange, sugared cranberry, juniper sprigs, and sparkling clove. By the way, these are like legit stickers. Like, look at this. You can peel this off and, I don't know, be like my kid and stick it on the walls of your room. She's 11 now. She doesn't do that as much anymore, but man, I can't tell you the amount of stickers that I have peeled off walls and furniture in my lifetime. Oh. Oh. It kind of smells like Bath & Body Works leaves. Did they get some inspo here from BBW? It kind of smells like a slightly different version of leaves from Bath & Body Works. I smell that like leaves golden nectar note in here. I am fascinated. I don't really get fall orange. Not much citrus comes out. I do smell some cranberry in here. I smell juniper. I smell clove. But it's not an overly spicy scent. It's just, I just don't think it's very citrusy. I think it smells more like leaves from Bath & Body Works. I like it because I like leaves. So yeah, that's definitely that is going in the I'll probably get more than one of these pile. So we're gonna start a new pile. We have a at least get one. We have a for sure probably get several, and then we have a no pile. All right. Golden garland. Okay, I am very curious to see which pile this is going to end up in. So we have forest pine needles, marigold petals, sparkling orange twist, and golden musk. Oh, yes. Heck yeah. Get in my house this holiday season. This smells like Christmas. That's a nice pine. It doesn't smell like pine sol. It doesn't smell like a cleaning product. I get that orange. It's a nice bright orange. I get the golden musk. There's a nice muskiness to this. It's not too much, but that pine is really lovely. I think this is one of the nicest pine scents that I've smelled from Scentsy. Ooh, she's good. Yes. You and Fall Feelin' are in the same pile together for sure. That's good. That is really good. Make me snickerdoodle. Listen, I am fully expecting to just love this, so let's do it. Make me snickerdoodle. Homemade cookie dough, brown sugar, vanilla bean, and sugared cinnamon. Oh yeah. Yeah, duh. It smells like a snickerdoodle, you guys. This is delicious. There's quite a bit of brown sugar in here and quite a bit of sugared cinnamon. This is very sweet, but you get that like Pillsbury, you know, the Pillsbury like sugar cookie dough that you buy in the tube at the grocery store. I feel like that's the base for this, and then all of those other things are just kind of mixed into that. That smells good. That is going to be a multi-bar kind of situation for sure. All right, we have 3 more. Let's go with Frosty Air. These two I am quite curious about, so let's do it. Frosty Air, Sweet Citrus, Lily of the Valley, and Frosty Air. And that is gonna be a hard pass for me, because guess who doesn't like Lily of the Valley? Again, it just takes me back to work, takes me back to being a bride. Do you guys remember when William and Kate got married, and Kate, the Duchess now, I guess, or wait, now, is she like a full-on like princess now? I don't know what the hell she is. It doesn't matter. She had a Lily of the Valley bouquet, and the amount of requests that I got for Lily of the Valley after that were wild. Except people didn't want to pay for Lily of the Valley. It's quite spendy, even at wholesale to me. So obviously I pass cost along, and yeah, I ended up not doing a whole lot of those bouquets once they saw the price point. However, I'm just not a Lily of the Valley person. This smells quite powdery to me. This doesn't smell fresh. I do not get any citrus. There's kind of an odd, like, bathroom cleaner type note in here for me. It smells like Fancy Lady bathroom cleaner. It's been a while since I've used that term, right? It applies here. This smells like a Fancy Lady bathroom cleaner to me. I mean, if this is what I use to clean my bathroom, I think that would be delightful, but I don't want my house to smell like this. I don't think I like this. That's a no. We're gonna pass. All right. I am expecting to totally dislike these, so let's really dig in. Dashing, Irresistible Vanilla, Creamy Mahogany, and Fresh Night Skies. Mahogany, that's what's making me nervous. I'm thinking mahogany teakwood here, so. I love it. Oh, I love it! Okay, this is definitely creamy mahogany. It's weird. I like this mahogany note. Listen, I have nothing against mahogany wood, like the actual mahogany wood. We have a back deck, and the ceiling of it, they put this really beautiful mahogany up there. And then they also put mahogany on like the posts that support that back patio thing. It's beautiful wood. It's a stunning wood, but the smell of it, typically in home fragrance, turns me off big time, but ooh. I love the vanilla. This kind of smells, it smells creamy to me. It's really interesting. I don't know that I can really accurately describe the smell of this. You're gonna have to try this. But I like this so much, especially since I was not sure about it. Well, poop, my camera cut me off. I have some, I have a limited amount of time that I can record before my camera just completely shuts me off, and I don't know how to turn the timer function back on this, so I never know when it's gonna cut me off. But Midnight Mahogany is where we're at now. This is the last one. Okay, I need to try this. I need to try this in the bar. Juicy Black Plum, Cinnamon Leaf, and Dark Mahogany. On a secluded midnight stroll, apparently. This is interesting. That's what this is. This is just an interesting scent. Okay, this is another like mahogany type note that I can get behind. It's not too overpowering. It's not too woody. It's not too earthy in any kind of way. I like that plum. Whatever plum they used here is wonderful. It's a very deep, dark plum note. It's not like the plum that they use for like the sugar plum type scents around the holidays. This is not like that. This is darker, deeper, richer. Oh, I like that. Cinnamon leaf, yeah, cinnamon leaf is definitely different. Like you know that it's cinnamon, but it's not like the cinnamon bark. It's hard to like put that into words, but like when you smell it, like you'll totally be able to tell the difference. But you know that it's like related to the cinnamon for sure. This is interesting. This is just fascinating to me. I gotta get a bar of this for sure. Okay, all right, so we have a pile of winners, which is Dashing, Midnight Mahogany, Make Me Snickerdoodle, Golden Garland, and Fall Feelin'. The no's include Red Currant Wreath and Frosty Air, not terribly surprised, and I definitely have to try at least one bar of these are the Palo Santo Cinnamon, the Cranberry and Cardamom, and the Frosted Cedar. So yeah, there's really only 3 that are a hard pass for me, but I think they did a pretty good job on these new scents, so I'm excited. All right, you guys, because I know I've been talking for so long, I'm gonna go ahead and cut myself off here at this point. Let me know what you are most excited about in the new fall winter 2023 catalog. If you are in the market for a Scentsy consultant, if you've never purchased Scentsy, Lisa's great. I'll leave her information down below. But if you want someone local to you so that you can smell the bars in person, go to the main Scentsy website and you can put in your zip code and that'll pull up all of the consultants that are within your whatever like mile radius you select, and then you can connect with that person and hopefully build a relationship with them, and they'll get to know you and be able to tell you like, yeah, don't get that. You're probably not gonna like it. So anyway, let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you're picking up, and subscribe if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up. I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.